I left you with this problem at the end of the last video, so let's just work through it together. This was the first time we had to deal with a subtraction problem, and the key there is to rewrite it as adding that -3. So, since it's a fourth power, I'm always going to have a total of 4 factors, each of which is either 2x cubed or -3. So we'll start out with some where they're all 2x cubed. All 4 factors are 2x cubed. And then we just work our way down. I could have some terms where I've got one less copy of 2x cubed. So that would be just 3 factors of that, which would mean I'd have 1 factor of -3. Plus some terms where I have just 2 factors of 2x cubed, and that means the other 2 factors have to be -3. Plus some terms where I've got just 1 factor of 2x cubed, so that would mean I'd have to have 3 factors of -3, and then plus some terms where all 4 of my factors are -3. So that's the types of terms I'm going to have. To figure out the coefficients, let's look at Pascal's triangle. So 1, 1 is my first row. 1, 2, 1 is my second row. 1, 3, 3, 1 is my third row. I want the fourth row because this was a fourth power. So that's going to be 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to erase Pascal's triangle because now I want to simplify each of these terms. All right, for 2x cubed to the fourth, that fourth power applies to the 2. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. And then x cubed to the fourth, 3 times 4 would be 12, so that's x to the 12th. Plus 4 times 2 cubed is 8. X cubed cubed. 3 times 3 is 9, so that's x to the 9th. And then times a -3. Plus 6 times 2 squared is 4. X cubed squared. 3 times 2 is 6, so that's x to the 6th. -3 squared, that's -3 times -3, that's positive 9. Plus 4 times 2x cubed. -3 cubed, -3 times -3 is positive 9, times -3 is -27. Plus -3 to the fourth, -3 times -3 is 9. -3 times -3 is 9. 9 times 9, that's going to give me my 4 -3's. That's going to be 81. And it's positive because it was an even power of a negative. So let's see. This is 16x to the 12th. Okay. Let's see. 4 times 8 is 32. Times a -3 is going to be -96 x to the 9th. Plus 6 times 4 is 24 times 9. Let's just work that out quickly. 216 x to the 6th. Let's see, 4 times 2 is 8 times a -27. So it's going to be negative. 27 times 8 is also 216. And then that was x cubed, and then plus 81. One thing I'll point out here, when you do start with a subtraction problem, which you rewrite as adding a negative term, it should be that in your final answer, the signs alternate. You'll notice we go positive, then negative, then positive, then negative, then positive. That should always work out, because what happened here is that the power of -3 alternated between an even power, which would be positive, and an odd power, which would be negative.